Something's wrong with Ben in this killer monkey movie.
Hang around to find out. Ooh, ooh,
Welcome to Deadsville.
Greetings, Boo Believers. Welcome to Deadsville Horror Talk. I'm your host, Ronin James, and as always, my lovely co-host, Steph Infection.
Hey, Scream Hearts.
Before we get into it, a little bit about us. I'm your host, Ronin James. I've been a stuntman for over 2 decades, currently directing and producing and creating content. This show, along with Amityville Barbie, the movie, which is currently, well, the short film is currently in film festivals, winning awards.
Full feature, still in production.
Correct.
Yes.
My co-producer, one of the co-stars of the film, co-writer, co-creator, Steph Infection.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
She wears many hats on the production side.
Yep, whatever's needed.
As well as kisses girls on film.
Oh my gosh. Are you giving away our...
Oh, spoilers! Amityville Barbie scene 2. Oh. So yes, that's why you should tune into Deadsville Horror Talk, because unlike a lot of other podcasts out there, we give you some inside information. I've been behind the scenes for over 20 years and still doing my thing today. And Steph Infection is going on 8 years working in the business now as producer and yes, multi-hat wearer.
Whatever's needed.
Whatever's needed.
Yep.
Gopher, PA, wardrobe.
Actress.
Yep. She does it all. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow all the cool call to action things that the kids do today on the social medias.
All the social medias.
All the social medias. Do it all.
Yes.
So you will find us. We are back. It's been a minute, but we are back. This is the first episode for the new year. Yes. And we got right to it. We went and saw a couple movies this year. We're starting with Primate, though, in the theater.
Yeah.
Also, this year, we're also going to be looking for some co-hosts to possibly join us on future episodes. So if you are interested in being part of Deadsville Horror Talk, email us at deadsvillecasting@gmail.com.
Correct. That's correct.
Oh, thank you.
It's correct.
Co-sign for me. And in the subject line, horror co-host.
Yeah.
And also attach, picture, links to your social media.
Videos.
If you have a podcast you've already done or have done in the past, send us links to that. Or you could just send us a video review of your latest horror movie watch to give us an idea of what you will bring to the table.
Just so everyone knows, we're looking to review newer movies, not necessarily talk about, older movies. I'm sure we'll have some special episodes of that, but new horror films. So
we usually stick to the newer stuff. We try and see whatever's come to theaters or new on streaming to give you our impressions. We also get some advanced screenings, so we get to see some stuff before the rest of the public sees it. So sometimes we get to see it and can tell you before you spend your money. If you're thinking about seeing something on opening weekend, we might have seen it the week before or even a couple nights before. Sometimes we get to see them. So make sure you subscribe and always check out the latest either here or here through the podcast or on our social medias through shorts and Horror Talk news and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah.
So, all right, let's get into it, Steph Infection.
All right. So we are talking Primate. After returning home to Hawaii for summer break, Lucy is reunited with her father, Adam, sister Erin, and their pet chimpanzee, Ben. Lucy and her friends Kate, Hannah, and Kate's older brother, Nick, decide to throw a pool party to take advantage of an empty house after Lucy's father is called away for work. Unbeknownst to them, Ben is bitten by a rabid animal, and the gentle chimpanzee they once knew is no more. The group is forced to barricade themselves in the pool, but with no means for calling for help. They must work together to figure out how to outsmart the now ferocious Ben and survive their ordeal.
That is one long synopsis.
Yeah, well, the other one didn't give anything. So.
All right. I mean, you could have just said it's a killer chimp movie, and it would have done just fine.
Well, That's what I chose
Yes.
to read.
Jeez, IMDb, holy shit.
The other one was just a group of friends' tropical vacation turns into a terrifying primal tale of horror and survival.
Not much. Well, they don't give you much there.
Yeah, that's why I went with
Yeah, synopsis is we should have just come up with our own.
I know.
Hey, this monkey gets bitten, goes nuts, and kills people. There's the synopsis. That's man, that would have gotten me more excited than that thing you just read. Holy crap, that was
All right, moving.
tedious stuff.
Well, it's just it's a storyline of the movie.
I get it, but I mean, I think that storyline makes it sound like a way more confusing movie than it was. This thing is like a pretty much straightforward when animals attack movie. It's pretty much Cujo with a monkey
Yeah,
in Hawaii.
where rabies.
Rabies doesn't exist.
Yeah, it is the only state where it doesn't exist.
Which I will say, that's probably my only qualm with this movie is that's the only thing that's never addressed is how rabies.
Yes, it is.
No, they never said how it got there.
No, but that's what made it. Probably somebody just brought it there, but no, you don't need to know. But it's
They say it in the movie that there's no rabies
that's
in
why
Hawaii.
it's kind of
but
like
nobody ever says how it got there. We know it. Like
I don't think we need to, but I think that
I get it, but it's a very good question though. Like
well, yeah, but that's the whole point of why it was dismissed. You know,
I get it, but in the old in the old '80s movies, we would have seen like somebody like smuggling some kind of illegal animal across the border into Hawaii or something, and it's getting away. Like they would have showed that.
Mess this up.
I don't know. I just that was the one thing that I was just like, okay.
We'll talk about that later.
All right. So we did our synopsis. The writer on this one,
Johannes Roberts.
and that's also the director.
Correct.
Yes.
VHS 99, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City.
Okay. Yeah. Raccoon City. I
He
like.
was director on those.
Yeah,
I
like
didn't see
Raccoon
that.
City. That was a decent one.
I don't know. Hellbreeder, Dark Hunters. I don't know any of these other ones. But
47 meters down is a big one.
okay.
The Strangers is a big one.
Pray at Night.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
Yeah. He's got a bit of a track record. Yeah.
It was directed cool. I thought there was some parts which we'll get into that I thought were like
It slowed down a little bit at one point.
Yeah. And then
But other than that, it was pretty fast moving. It got to it pretty quick.
yeah.
It chugged along. I thought that he paid homage to a lot of horror movies that came before this. And we'll get into some of those scenes, but it was just, there was a lot there. and it was just a fun ride. We saw this one in the theater with a packed house. I mean, it was packed.
Yeah.
And it was rowdy.
This was an early screening we got.
Yeah, it was
I forgot my koozie and our poster.
posters are right over there. We got posters. We got a koozie. This was an early screening that we had. We had advanced screening tickets to go see this one, and the place was packed, and people were loving it. I mean, they were hooting, hollering, cheering. The jump scares hit where they were supposed to hit.
Yeah,
it was. It was a great
really
theater
good
experience.
Yeah, everyone was having a lot of fun. We saw an old friend there that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, that was a treat.
Yeah, so it was, I thought everyone was kind of having a good time with it.
It was definitely a fun theater watch. I'd recommend seeing it in the theater if you can. Real quick, the cast on this, Johnny Sequoia, she's pretty good. I mean,
she was, nothing crazy. Dexter, I guess she was in 10 episodes. I didn't really watch Dexter New Blood. Believe, that was a TV series. She was on 13 episodes, so probably a whole season. Other than that, I don't recognize anything else.
Yeah, not a whole lot body of work. I mean, it's a lot of new faces that I've seen in here. The one, Troy Kotzer, I will say, that plays the father. He is deaf in real life. He is a real deaf actor.
He was great.
And,
I liked him.
Yeah, he was good. We'll get into some parts that involved him as well. I mean, other than that, the cast is good enough. I will say, like, it's kind of dark. I had trouble telling who was who at certain times because all the girls kind of looked alike.
Did you?
Yeah, like looking at Lucy and Kate right now. Like,
I don't get that.
You don't get that they look kind of similar?
Lucy and Kate?
You're looking at Victoria Wyatt and Johnny Sequoia. I mean, they kind of look like they could be the same. They could be related when it's actually
not
Gina
in the
Hunter.
movie though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Erin is the one that's related, and Jess Alexander was like our sassy bad girl, our mean girl.
Mm-hmm. That has her own little arc of.
Yeah, I mean they all did a good enough job. I mean this movie isn't very character driven. This thing is basically like it's almost like a slasher.
Yeah.
It plays out like a slasher. So,
yeah, agree.
Like Ben is just stalking these teens who are just trying to party and have a good time.
And it was somebody in a suit, so it wasn't, they were practical.
Let's talk about that. Since we're talking about the cast, we could talk, let's get to, because they don't even list them here. Where is, let's see, is there like a full all cast and crew?
Let's see. Ben.
Miguel Torres Amba. I did a reel on this, a short. Miguel Torres Amba is the suit actor in the monkey suit. So you have a full practical monkey suit with a practical animatronic monkey face on it. So you had a real actor in there.
Which we recognize right away. We're oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there are times when it'll add digital... they'll enhance it digitally with some digital effects on top of it, but it's still a practical person in the suit for like 90% of the movie.
Yeah.
There might have been a couple parts where it was like an inhuman
face or something.
Like an inhuman climb or something where they had a CGI. I don't remember every little bit. But Miguel Torres Amba. This is also the first time he's done anything like this. Fun fact, he's never been a creature actor before. He went into the audition and just nailed it, they said. He went in and just embodied them. And then also, I will add that another piece of trivia, once he got on set and put on the Ben costume, he didn't take it off. I guess he would have to take it off to eat. Maybe. He could probably eat in it too.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
he pretty much was Ben. He was in character, and a lot of the cast credited him with doing that kind of method acting.
He was a monkey. He was a chimpanzee the whole
time. It helped them. It helped them treat him like he was a real chimpanzee. I mean, that's So shout out to Miguel Torres Amba. Great performance, and really going above and beyond just stand. It's also a pain in the ass to get in and out of that shit.
I'm sure.
Trust me. You don't want to go, you get all this stuff on you. You don't want to be going in and out of it. So half the time you're like, fuck it, it's going to take me an hour to take all this off and get it all back on again. So I'll just stay in it. So, very cool little fun facts there. But let's give our quick spoiler-free review, and then we'll get to our spoilers. Go ahead, Steph Infection, ladies first.
Overall, I don't think it was perfect. I had a lot of fun with it. I think that the kills, the gore were fun. The storyline I thought was great, even like the writing and every character and actor was decent enough. It all kept, I definitely recommend seeing it. It was definitely more fun in the theater, having everyone kind of laugh and scream together. So overall, I thought it was great.
Well, I agree. I would highly recommend it. It's my favorite movie of the year so far. We've only seen a few.
Still January.
Still January, but yes, it's definitely number one. I thought it was great. It's fast-paced. It was like a throwback to the old 80s and 90s kind of like slasher movies where, we don't get bogged down in too much lore. We don't get bogged down in too much, spending too much time with character relationships and stuff. We kind of establish stuff pretty quickly, and you kind of know the dynamic of everybody in the group. It all just gets established very early on with like some basic dialogue, and you're ready to go. And then you meet Ben, kind of sets the stage for everything. Now, yes, there's a lot of stuff in here. You've got to suspend some disbelief. Again, it's not a perfect movie.
No.
like number one, the house, the setting for this thing. I kept leaning over to her and going, "Man, must be nice to be a linguist, because holy shit, this fucking mansion on the
Cliff.
the cliff with the overlooking infinity pool, and you're just like, wow, man, like who makes this kind of money?"
I mean, yeah, they do.
I know, but still, I mean, it's always like, how come the movie's never about just Joe Schmo in his row home?
They do. Well,
the movies are always
because
about
they wouldn't
some
have a
rich
pet.
people.
They would not have a pet.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
A
I get
linguist
it. I get
to
it.
teach, and having a deaf father.
I get it. I get it.
Married to a linguist would want a monkey to teach sign language to.
No, I get it. I get it. It was just like, like I said, I just kept leaning over and being like, man, it must be nice to be a linguist.
I mean, it was only probably like a $2 million house.
There's no way that's only $2 million in Hawaii.
No, I don't know what anything
In Hawaii,
I just,
overlooking a cliff with that turn
yeah,
and stuff.
I have no
Oh
idea
man,
what-
it was a super nice house, a great setting for the movie as well.
yeah, it was a cool house.
But it was just like, I'm just, the whole time I'm just like, man, it must be nice to be just.
I mean, yeah, they make a lot of money, so.
I guess. I don't know. I've never met a linguist, I don't think. So
Scientists of language.
they're out of my pay grade.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are.
So, but yeah, aside from that, what else?
All right, well, while you're thinking before we...
There was just a couple of little things here and there, like the pacing, like kind of slowed
It
down.
started out with a great opening scene.
Yeah.
That kind of grabs you right away. And then it's, it may have slowed down after that. But,
Well, they do the thing, and we'll get to this more in spoilers, because while I liked it, I also didn't like that they did it. I'm kind of on the fence on it, because they open with a really good kill, and I'm like, man, that was a really good kill. Why did you give that to us in the opening? You could have saved that a little bit. You could have given us a little something else to kind of wet our whistle. That was like a big one. I was like...
yeah, but then they don't show it later. They show everything surrounding that kill later, and not that. So that's how they got it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah, we'll get to it.
All right, so before we move on to spoilers, I will just say that on Rotten Tomatoes, Primate, the tomatometer,
Tomatometer.
I can't say it, is 78%.
And that's the critics.
Critics,
score.
yes.
Give
And
it
the
78.
popcorn meter, which is, what do you call
audience.
them? The audience, thank you. 71%. So pretty much similar. And
Yeah,
overall,
I'm surprised that the audience is a little harder on this than critics. That's surprising. Usually the critics are harder on movies, especially something like a slasher or like a horror movie. But yeah.
yeah. I saw somebody call it Furious George.
That's great.
Yeah.
Furious George, that's amazing.
Like, why didn't I come up with that? Because he was a chimpanzee.
Oh man.
No tail.
We should have used that in the teaser.
I just saw it. It was, I don't know, it was over somewhere. It was a comment.
All right, well, yeah, I definitely
Right
recommend this one. I would say get out to the theater and see it if you still can. If it's still playing at a theater near you, go see it in the theater. It might not be the packed experience that we had since it's been there for a few weeks, but it's still great to see.
Yeah, and ours was an advanced screening, so it was,
It's been doing well at the box office, though, I thought, wasn't it? Didn't it do well?
I don't know, actually. If it did, it probably would die down.
Box office, $25.5 million on a $21 to $24 million budget.
That's not good.
It made its money back.
Yeah.
It didn't lose money at the box office, so that's a success these days.
Yeah, sure.
So, all right. That said, we both recommend Primate, so be sure you go and check it out. That's going to wrap up our spoiler-free section of the review. So if you haven't seen it yet, now's the time to dip out, go watch Primate, come back later, and watch the full spoiler-filled review that we have. We're going to keep recording now, but we're going to end this for you who don't want it spoiled. So go watch the movie, come back later, stay spooky.
See you soon.
Yep. We're back for spoilers, Boo Believers. Let's dig deeper.
All right. So why don't we start out with what you were talking about with the opening scene? I mean, it's a big kill. Do you have, or do you want to talk about that first?
Yeah. Let's.
Because that is our opening.
Well, yeah, we'll start. We'll go to Wikipedia and go through our plot here.
Yeah.
At a house in a remote part of Hawaii, a veterinarian named Doug Lambert enters an outdoor animal enclosure and is attacked by a chimpanzee, which kills him by tearing off his face.
It was very cool.
It was cool. And
That was probably the best kill, though, of the whole movie. I'm trying to...
It was one of them. It was definitely one of them. There's
the other, and the only thing I was like, there were some that were not.
I like the jaw.
Oh, yeah.
I like the jaw kill. We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. We're jumping a little bit ahead, but the jaw kill was pretty good. So yeah, ripping off the face. And I do want to say real quick, I have listened to a couple of podcasts and listened to people talk who actually know about monkey attacks. Mm-hmm. And I will say that this movie was realistic in some ways and unrealistic in other ways, and it went far, but it didn't go quite as far as
it could go.
Yeah. And as monkeys do go in real life.
Well, there's a difference between every monkey's different.
Well, chimpanzees. Chimpanzees. We're going to say chimpanzee, and this was chimpanzee stuff.
Yes.
The person was like, it's chimpanzee fighting. People who have been mauled by chimpanzees, they go for the face.
Yes.
They go for the eyes.
Yeah.
They will rip your nose off. They will rip your jaw off. They'll tear the vitamins, and they will go for your genitalia. They will 100% rip your balls off. They will rip your dick off.
My balls.
They will, and that was, that was the one spot. And again, we're in the spoiler section, so we're gonna go into kills. But that was one spot where I felt like I was waiting for it, and they never kind of went there. And there was a perfect opportunity. We'll get to the kill with the one bro dude in the bed.
Yeah.
There was a perfect opportunity to do it, and they didn't.
So you listened to this before what could have happened before we went? Because you were waiting for a ball rip off?
Well, I know monkeys just rip. They beat you up, they pound on you, and they rip rip your fingers off, they bite your fingers off.
I know. Who wants
they fuck you up.
Didn't Michael Jackson have a pet chimpanzee?
He did. Bubbles.
Maybe he ripped his nose off.
There used to be jokes about blowing bubbles.
Oh. I just thought maybe he ate his nose. That's what happened.
I don't know. Let's not speculate on that one recklessly. But yes. So in our opening scene, he does tear the face off, and that is
it was cool.
Something that a chimpanzee would do.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good scene. I felt like, and this was a good. So I'm a sucker for animals, as we all know.
Yes.
And much like Cujo, you kind of go back and forth feeling bad for Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can't, there's nothing he could do.
And also, this is a family member and he loved these family. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to be more emotional at the end, and not to jump, but I was going to say this at the end. I was like, get him at the end, it does a good job with you not being like, because we both looked at each other in the begining and we're like, this
is going to be so heartbreaking at the end, because they're going to have to put him down like Old Yeller. That's exactly what I said.
But
I was this is going to be like Old Yeller. He absolutely dies at the end.
But the way that they did the movie, we were like cheering for them to kind
by the time you get to the
we're
end,
like, that's not Ben no more.
Kill that fucking monkey.
That ain't Ben. Ben's gone. Get him.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
all right, so he kills this fucking veterinarian. And again, this was such a good kill. I was just kind of like, they should have started us off with something a little less. But I get it. Go big or go home. Go right big at the very beginning.
It was a decision. I bet you they all kind of went back and forth with it too.
Well, this is one of those movies where so this kill takes place later in the movie, and then they do the time jump. And a lot of movies do this. We've done this in some of our things before.
Absolutely.
You show the action bit to grab everybody somewhere that takes place down the line, and then you jump 26, 36, whatever,
because
24
you want to
hours before,
hook
whatever.
people and go, okay, something bad's going to happen. Instead of starting out a story with the slow, I think they did it. I think they should have done this, especially with an off kind of, this movie wasn't something that was, every person and all different audiences were going to go see. So to kind of grab people, especially in our community, in the horror community, you got to give them something and then kind of introduce all the characters. Because if it started out that slow, we would have been out.
Absolutely.
We would have been out probably before it even got
you got to have a kill with something like this. You got to start with a kill. And and I was like, I didn't even realize that that's where we were going to go, because I was like, this is going to have to be like a slow build-up. This is a fucking when animals attack. Because in Cujo, we don't start with a kill. It starts with, we see Cujo chasing a bat. We see Cujo actually get bit by the rabid bat.
Yeah.
That he chases down into, it's like a burrow. Is it a bat? Or is it like I think it's a bat, yeah.
Oh, well, bats have rabies, so that makes sense. I don't even know if I ever watched the whole movie. I just remember the scene from in the car when the ladies
Yeah, well,
in the
we
car.
see Cujo slowly, and again, he's slowly going mad. You see him slowly going mad. So it's kind of like this, but man, Cujo was gross. Like, compared to Ben, like,
Yeah,
Ben has a little slime on his face. Cujo was, whoa, man, he had like mucus and all that.
Well, they foam at the mouth. That's like that's what they say,
He was
rabies.
really like, the special effects on Cujo, top notch, very realistic. This you can kind of see when they got up close on Ben that he was an animatronic.
But it was cool. It was cool.
But still worth the watch. All right, 36 hours earlier, Lucy Pinborough, a young college student, arrives at an airport to return to her home in Hawaii after spending years away. She is accompanied by longtime friends Kate and Nick, but is dismayed to learn that Kate has invited an additional guest, Hannah, without prior notice. While boarding, the friends meet Drew and Brad, two college-age men looking to party in Hawaii. Is this our setup?
Yeah, and that was kind of needed too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
It
this was
cool.
this is like I said in the opening. We get everybody's dynamic, and we don't need to get too deep. Don't get too deep with these people. This is like the perfect setup. We just see their interaction. They all like kind of set their place in the hierarchy of the group with just a couple lines of dialogue.
Two best friends.
Yep.
The one best friend has another friend that the old best friend doesn't like too much.
Yep.
You get that very quickly.
Yeah, and that's
she's
a common,
little obnoxious, and
that's like a real thing. We deal with that. People deal with that all the time.
three's a crowd. Yeah, yeah.
So very relatable. Kids looking to party in Hawaii. Now the bro dudes, Drew and Brad.
They were funny.
They were such stereotypical Chads.
Yeah.
Like they were the epitome of the stereotype Chad. I was just like, oh my God. Like they were cartoonishly
yeah, I guess. I don't. Yeah,
tropey.
They were
on purpose.
But it was the girls that kind of started with them first, and yeah.
Yeah, so we'll get to more of them. So, all right, so we get there. The friends land in Hawaii and drive to Lucy's home, an elaborately designed house embedded into a cliff. Must be nice to be a linguist. Her father, Adam, a famous novelist. Oh, yeah, he's a novelist, too. So I guess
he was on a book tour.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess they have money. Is deaf and primarily communicates through sign language. Lucy's sister, Erin, complains that Lucy has been away for too long. Boo-hoo.
Yeah, that whole sister, well, she was like, well, and we...
That was just so, I'm mad at you because you haven't been home.
Yeah, and she went in and was like, are you still going to be mad at me? And I don't know. Whatever. I mean, she left after the mom died,
it was just a little unnecessary. Like, it literally added nothing to the plot.
I don't know.
It just was like, okay. She just wanted to throw a little friction dynamic in there.
I think so, and
whatever.
But
it literally made.
She wanted her to save her at the end, So, but I mean, anyone would do that for their sister. Most people, I should say, not everybody.
Yeah, true. All right, Lucy's blah blah far too long. Okay, here we go. It is revealed that the chimpanzee is Ben, the family's pet. He is highly intelligent and has been taught to communicate using custom soundboard software on a tablet by Lucy's late mother, a linguists professor. He is overjoyed when Lucy gifts him a teddy bear. So we meet Ben, and this is prior to him contracting rabies. He is he's normal at this point, or he's
he may
bitten,
have,
but it hasn't. It hasn't taken hold of him yet.
Because it's the mongoose. That's what.
Right. A mongoose gets into his cage.
Yeah.
And that's another, yes, there's mongoose in Hawaii. There's snakes in Hawaii, all that stuff. But how did the rabies get there?
Wow.
That's the question.
Yeah. Somebody must have dropped it. I don't know.
So, yeah, he had to have been bit by them because later that night, Ben begins acting strangely. Adam finds a dead mongoose in Ben's enclosure and discovers that Ben was bitten by it. He plans to take the mongoose to a lab the following morning to run tests and ask Lambert to check on Ben before leaving to participate in a book signing.
And this was a perfect thing, like, usually in movies we're like, oh my, like there's always stuff like, you would never do that. Wouldn't you get them checked? Wouldn't you have the vet? They did everything right. He put the mongoose in, he sent it to the lab to make sure that it didn't have rabies, but there's no rabies
in Hawaii, so it was really like a non-issue. So
yeah, which actually played into it where it was like kind of dismissed because it was like, oh, it doesn't exist, which prolongs people getting there to help. So it fit, yeah.
So, yes, later in the day, as the friends party by the outdoor infinity pool installed at the cliff's edge, a now rabid Ben kills Lambert and escapes his enclosure. So, yes, the kids are there partying, and that's when the opening scene that we saw actually takes place.
Yeah.
And Ben is out.
Yes.
And the veterinarian is dead.
Yes.
After everyone goes to sleep later that evening, Kate wakes up to find Ben shambling around mindlessly. Frightened, she alerts Lucy, only to find Ben has vanished. Lucy then picks up Ben's teddy bear, finding it stained with blood. The girls hear a commotion coming from the pool and discover Ben acting aggressively toward Nick and Hannah. After getting Ben to settle down, Lucy and Nick attempt to restrain him with rope. This backfires, triggering a violent outburst where Ben bites Erin and everybody jumps into the pool. Hydrophobic and unable to swim, Ben watches the group and stalks the perimeter of the pool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into a couple of things here. First of all, we forgot to mention that the movie opens with a title card with a definition of hydrophobia, which is fear of water.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that.
And a fear of water comes with rabies. It's one of the side effects of rabies. So
that is right. Yeah. Okay. Now that fits.
So
I didn't realize.
Yes. So he's afraid of water, and he also can't swim. The kids don't know he has rabies when they jump into the pool.
No.
They just say Ben can't swim. Everybody in the pool, so they jump into the pool. Maybe if they would have realized he had rabies, splash him with the fucking water or something like that.
It wouldn't have made the rabies go away.
No, but it might have made him run away. If he's hydrophobic, maybe he runs away and they can escape. Yeah. But they don't realize that he's hydrophobic. No. They just think that he's...
They don't know what's going on. Yeah. I mean, they're also kids that, they don't know.
The bite was pretty good when he bites the sister.
And it was right, like, in her
thigh.
Nothing with her femoral artery, but she was definitely bleeding. They had to tie a tourniquet.
Yeah, and immediately once you're bit, obviously Ben's rabid, and when they realize that he is rabid, that he's got to, they only have a certain amount of time before they can get her help.
Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know what the time frame is, but it's a ton of shots to your belly.
I think it's 48 hours you have to have.
Yeah, probably.
You have to get these shots. So 24 or 48, something like that.
Yeah, so they know.
So that ups the stakes. I mean, it's good. It ups the stakes a lot. You get the youngest member of your group there, and the one who, the baby sister and all. So you get her in dire peril. And it really ups the ante to ramp up the tension.
Now, before they jump in the pool, is this the part? Okay, I think this is before they jump in the pool, where she's trying to calm him down, and she's like, "I'm Lucy," and she's signing her name, and he puts his hand out because they say that a lot in the movie. Oh, he wants to shake your hand, and she puts it out to hold him, and he breaks her hand.
That's later. That's
I thought that was this.
Yeah, you're spoiling the end already.
Oh, spoiling.
Now that's towards the end because they tried to give us the red herring that we were going to get that.
Oh, okay.
There's actually some of Ben left in there.
I didn't know if the bite in that was in the same spot.
No, that's way later. He brings her the teddy later or something, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We'll get
that I'm a little gray on.
All right, so after, we're unable to swim. Okay, so now he's stalking the group by the pool. Well, yeah, you knew when he went to tie him up. I was like, that's a bad idea.
But what would you do?
I don't know. You got to try and lead him back to his enclosure or something. Tying up dude, I mean, if you know anything about monkeys, they are proportionately 10 times as strong as humans.
I know,
20.
but this is
it might be 20.
She thought she was doing, because he wouldn't go. I think they thought they were going to get him.
I get it, but even if you get the rope around him,
he can break that shit.
Not just that, you aren't holding that. I don't care if every one of those teenagers was holding that rope. They're not holding it.
Yeah, I know.
The one dude alone, he's a teenager. He's not holding that monkey. That monkey would kick his ass.
Panic kind of makes you make crazy decisions too.
I guess. Yeah, that was because that was.
But also, it's like,
okay.
what do you? I don't know.
All right, so at any rate, they're in the pool now. Ben leaps to the cliff-facing edge of the pool, and Nick gets the idea to push him off. But instead...
I knew this. First off, he pushed him off. Now, this is a chimpanzee that can hang, okay? And this part drove me crazy because I was like, okay, good call. Try and push him. Don't go look over. Why are you looking over?
Yep.
God.
As soon as you pushed him off, don't even look. Just go get out of the pool, run the other way now. Even if he's not all the way off, he's still got to make his way back up. You have a couple seconds. Go.
I mean, yeah, running in a pool is
But instead,
hard too.
He looks over. The guy looks over the edge. Nick looks over the edge and gets yanked and pulled over the edge. And we get a nice close-up of his head hitting the rocks.
Yeah,
and smacking his neck. And
now he's dead.
Yeah, that's the end of him.
Yep, goodbye.
One down.
Yep.
All right, when Ben leaps to the... Oh, no, we got that already. No, we did. But your mom said, oh, yeah, Ben falls to his death. Ben finds ways to inflict various wounds on the others until Lucy retrieves a large pool float that enables them to rest safely. When the friends awaken, Ben has disappeared. Kate joins Lucy on an expedition to retrieve a smartphone from the living room. Yeah, conveniently, they all had their phones charging. Nobody had a phone. There was one phone that was near the pool.
Yeah.
But, they tried to get it. What happened with that one? You didn't get it?
It went into the water, and then he smashed it at one point. Okay. So they tried to call, and then it went dead. I don't know. Oh no,
they
called the guys.
No, this phone. They retrieved the smartphone from the living room, but it's killed when Ben. Kate joins Lucy. Oh, Kate gets killed. That's when. Yeah, they go to get the phone, and this is when Ben smashes her head with a rock.
Oh, in the stairwell.
In the stairwell.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. Yeah,
that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, and that was like her best friend. I felt really bad for her.
She was getting her face smashed in.
Because she was so scared in the beginning too. Like they all were scared. But,
Meanwhile, Adam receives a text message from the lab saying the mongoose tested positive for rabies, which he ignores, but decides to walk out on a potential film deal and starts to head home after Lucy has been unresponsive to his texts.
And all of that was very believable. Well, he's like, test it again. That doesn't make sense. But Lucy's not answering. You know what? I'm going to go check on my family.
I mean, at that point, I'd be a little concerned that, maybe the thing is rabid. Maybe the tests were right at this point. Lucy's not answering and the thing came back positive for rabies. I'd be a little concerned.
He was going back. I think it was one of those, he was like, what? And then he's like, you know what? Let me go back and check. So all of that was believable as a parent. Like, nobody's answering. Check it again just to see, and let me go home and make sure they're okay, But he's deaf,
Yeah, and that was the other thing. Well, all right, we'll get to his arrival, if that's not here yet. So having been invited by the girls earlier, Drew and Brad arrive at the house.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about the phone call.
Oh, before getting them there?
That they make to you. Ladies, please never, ever make this phone call.
Oh, my God.
To two guys that you just met. I mean, that was the most cringe.
I literally...
Like, a man wrote that script, right? That was a man. This person who wrote the script is a man. Because
I don't remember
sane woman would ever write that a teenage girl should leave that message.
What'd you say? Fuck me.
Come over here and fuck me and like all this, like, explicitly fucking... I was just like, what?
Now, the girls were laughing because she was acting like the other friend, but I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You don't, that part really bothered me.
Especially not in today's day and age. I don't know what the fuck they were going for there, but not in today's day and age of Me Tooing and
she said fucking screw me. It was something very.
It was very explicit.
Very
and come and fuck me type shit.
Yeah. And I don't know you.
Like they met and talked for 5 minutes on the plane, and then she's just gonna call these guys, come on over and fuck me, fucking fuck him.
I mean that.
Well,
that's
there we go.
That's where you get into very gray areas of freaking people getting taken advantage of, and she told me to, and I just was like, why would they put that in there? Like, come on over and party with us or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I was like,
hey boys, we sure could use some guys at this party, something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
Not, hey, come fuck me.
Thank God, I wish I remembered exactly what she said because
I don't remember exactly, but I just remembered it.
It said fuck me silly or something.
Yeah.
There was an exclamation point word.
I, as a man, was offended So I can only imagine how women felt.
I think
women felt. I was just
I
like,
looked
what
at you. I was
the
like,
fuck?
We both like. I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
No,
that was just, man, that was
that's to get
super cringe.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that.
Super cringe. If it's a man that wrote that shit, I will not be at all
I mean,
surprised. So
we went through. Yeah,
I mean, Johannes, is that a man or a woman?
yeah, it's a man.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yes, it's a man that wrote that stupid line that would never happen and should hopefully never happen in real life. If it's somebody you know, like if it was you calling me after 8 years and saying that, leaving me that message, sure.
After 8 years.
After 8 years, you can totally leave that message.
No, not any earlier.
8 minutes, though. I knew you for 8 minutes. Come fuck me!
Look, no slut shaming. These are teenagers.
No slut
And
shaming, but damn, you know.
It was whatever it was actually. Yeah, the two guys, Johannes and Ernest.
Two guys wrote this. Go
Yeah.
figure.
Yeah, I mean, and I understood what they were going for. Like, she grabs the phone from her. And
She's
is like,
trying to be edgy.
Yeah, but I was like,
But holy shit, she was cringy. That
Oh
was
my
like the
God.
most cringy line ever. I wish one of the actresses would have stepped up and been like, yeah, I wouldn't, no woman would say that.
no, and give
You know,
the
like
address.
I've been on sets before where actresses will question a line and be like, this is kind of sketchy. I don't like this line. And the director will go, yeah, you know what? Let's just change, do something
more than you would actually say.
more realistic. Sure.
I mean, it's one thing. I'm like a nervous Nelly. I would never just invite strange men and give them my address like that.
Right.
But I understood teenagers. They meet cute guys at the airport. They're like, oh, we have each other. We're gonna have a party. Let's invite these kids that are there on vacation. Okay, whatever. But to say that,
Yeah,
and then
I
they're
mean-
gonna come sneak over.
Well, and like literally,
He goes into the bedroom.
How many times have we like in a statutory? And I'm not trying to get all serious and deep and offensive or anything here, but like literally in a statutory rape case, the guy's excuse is always she was acting like she wanted it. She wanted it. She wanted it. Well, guess what? If you leave a message like that,
That's
and
right.
you play that for the judge. What do you think the judge is going to think?
Yeah, it was just a bad movie.
It's a really bad look, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying it as a dude. Bad.
It made me wince.
Exactly.
Like, it made me wince.
Oh man,
It
that
made
was
me
so
wince.
fucking cringe. It
Yeah.
was so cringe.
Yeah.
That was like the low point of the movie for me, like that line. Other
when
than that,
she-
I love the fucking movie. I hate
When
that
she
we're
grabbed
spending
it,
so
I
much-
thought she was going to be like, oh,
Hey.
this is Kate, when it was really Lucy talking. This is Kate. I thought you're really cute. Come on over. I
Right.
don't know, something like, she'd be like, stop it. She's like, this is Kate. Come fuck me, silly.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
What?
Yep. You're
What?
inviting date rape.
What the hell?
I probably have to edit that because we'll get flagged for the R word.
You're going to definitely have to.
So I'll edit that out, but that's what's going on. Oh man, that was just so cringe, and I hate that we spend so much time on that one line of a movie that just kind of derails what is otherwise a glowing
all right.
review of
No,
a
no,
film.
no.
But learn, please, writers, learn.
yeah.
Man, that's a bad look.
It is a great, it's a we'll
Great
wrap it up.
movie, but that line was
We have
so
to find-
unnecessary
it really
and
was.
cringe.
Yeah.
Please, that was awful.
Yeah.
All right.
Do better, people. Do better.
I'm glad we addressed it though, because man, it really fucking bothered me.
I know. It bothered me too.
All right, so Drew is here we go. Drew is cornered by Ben in Lucy's room. This was another thing
I
that drove
said
me
that.
nuts too.
He went right into Lucy's
Well,
room.
not just that, but they just open the door and go in. These two dudes just go in. I get it. They've been invited to a fuck fest, and they're leading with their dicks, but
They literally.
do you go into somebody's house and just start walking around? So much so that you go to the second floor into their bedrooms and stuff? Hello?
Well, the girls, to just play this devil's advocate, these two guys were drunk. They were high. They
guess.
literally made a point to say that they were getting messed up.
Yeah.
They told them to come over and fuck me. And then they go in and all the lights are off. So they're like, ooh, they're playing hard
Maybe
together.
they're in the bedroom waiting for us.
Well, I mean,
Dude.
I'm not even going to say that they were wrong in thinking that because of what the phone call was.
I know. Believe me.
And-
if it wasn't for that phone call, I'd be like, man, because as a guy, I will also say, your dick thinks for you when you're that age. So yes, I can. It's totally plausible, I guess. Yep.
Well,
but I mean, at some point when nobody answers,
and he just lays in her bed.
I know.
He just lays in her bed and is looking at pictures. Now he's messed up. He's drunk. That's one thing. He was drunk.
But
did they get
Ubered there, or did they drive? I don't even remember.
They don't show it.
They don't show it. They just show them showing up at the door. Were they drunk driving? Oh.
No, was that his keys that she gets?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Accidentally.
Maybe.
I think they did.
Yeah,
drive
yeah.
They drove. She gets accidentally the wrong keys. Yeah.
All right. Well, at any rate, so yes, we have Drew and Brad. I can't. They should have gone Chad. Well, I guess they should have gone. Yeah.
Brad's pretty much the same thing.
Brad's pretty much Chad, and Drew's a good name for a Chad as well. All right, so Drew's cornered by Ben in Lucy's room and is killed when Ben tears his jaw off.
Yeah, I actually felt bad for him.
I did too. This poor kid.
I know. He just went over there for some sex.
Yep. He's thinking, yeah, this chick is just begging me for it.
Oh, God. I really felt bad for this kid.
And he gets his jaw ripped off.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
I mean, I wouldn't just lay there while the monkey was like slowly climbing up my lap either. I would kind of get out of bed.
But it was believable because he pulls it down and he's coming towards him and he's like he's scared, but he realizes it's a pet and he's going, good monkey, good monkey. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I would probably just run away.
I know, and when the thing starts touching, I'd be like, no, we're not doing that. Yep, hands to yourself. I'd start at least he just lets him do it. He's just like, okay, this is what we're doing.
I mean, you wouldn't matter if you went like this, baby.
I know, but at least at least put up a fight. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know it wouldn't matter, but it would have led to a little more.
That was,
It was a creepy scene. I mean, it was like, it's like the fucking scene in Saving Private Ryan where the Nazi slowly puts the knife into the Jewish soldier's chest, so they look in each other's eyes and they're just like, and the realization of death is looming over. You know, it's like that whole fucking. You just get that awful feeling like, oh man, this poor fucking kid. Oh, God.
I know. And that movie's full of it.
Yeah, we went
full
dark
of
there.
heartache. Oh God, I just thought of all the other kills that make me cry.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a rough death for our buddy Drew.
Yeah, I felt it was a shorter one.
And yeah, it was a good kill. I mean, it was CGI. You saw it was like an enhanced CGI jaw coming off.
Yeah, it was
being
cool.
Pulled off.
Yeah,
and then he's like I liked when Ben was like trying to put it back on. He's like trying to put it back in there. That was fun.
Oh man,
the kills were fun. As bad as I felt for these people, I was also like, yeah. Like the next one, he's beating the shit out of him, right? Isn't he like? Oh, does he beat one of the girls too? He's like doing the boom.
I kind of forget. Or maybe the one in the stairwell earlier. He did.
That's who he smashed with the rock. Yeah. Got her with the rock. All right, so yes, Drew killed Ben, tears off his jaw. Brad finds the girls outside. So yeah, Brad comes out onto like they have like a deck overlooking the pool. Mm-hmm. So he sees the girls down there, and they start telling, and he's
I felt bad for him.
Well, he's a dumbass. They're trying to warn him, and he's like, you guys are really in the party. He's so fucking stupid.
I know. Again, they're all fucked up. And I don't know. Who thinks they're going to be a killer monkey?
I get it, but dude, like literally even if you don't think there's a killer monkey, you walked into a house that is pitch dark, black.
Yeah.
Every light is out. Nobody is answering you when you're calling out. Nothing. Does the thought that something, just an inkling ever go in either nobody's home, they left, or something's wrong.
The first thing I would say is, look, I think everyone left. Let's go. Like that would be when I walked in initially and saw all the lights off, I'd be like, all right, no one's here, let's go.
See, if nobody's home, though, you usually leave a light on. At least we do in my house.
I mean, we do too, but...
See, so that's why I say, like, when you walk in, everything's dark, nobody's answering you when these girls had just called you to come smash.
Get the F out of Dodge, yeah.
Something's wrong. It would be like, you'd be a little bit, you'd just kind of question, there'd have to be something in my brain in the back somewhere.
Yeah.
That self-preservation lizard brain that we have that says something's not right here. Just be on alert, just in case.
Yeah, I agree.
So he walks out onto the deck. The girls are trying to tell him, hey, dude. And he gets ambushed. Ben ambushes him and beats him to death with a shovel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And, I mean, shovel death, fine. But again, we could have had, one of the other monkey killings. Bite off fingers, rip off his dick. He could have jawed him, because he should have ripped the dick off of Drew in the bed. That would have been perfect. Drew goes in thinking with his dick, gets his dick ripped off. He gets his comeuppance. That is literally poetic justice right there.
Yeah.
Like the fucking date rape Chad.
This one was kind of more off camera too.
Right, yeah. This was
So
one of the less, and he's kind of just like beating him, I think, first, because the kid grabs the shovel first, right?
Does he like, do I remember him decapitating him with like the, or maybe trying to, or appearing?
Well, the kid grabs the shovel at first.
Yeah.
And then, and the monkey just kicks his ass and takes it from him.
Yeah.
From what I remember, and is beating him.
I just remember it was like,
and we see like the girls run while the kid's getting beaten.
Yeah.
And they run outside, and that's when the two of them grab the key fob, and they have that whole thing.
Yes. And that's in the trailer too, because I just rewatched it. And that was kind of like a creepy part. She gets in, and she's the only one that doesn't know where they are, really.
Hannah sneaks into the house now while he's being beaten.
Yeah.
And retrieves a smartphone and car keys and runs outside, but mistakenly gets in the wrong car.
I mean, similar cars, and
then she calls 911 and begs them to send the police, but is mauled to death after Ben finds the correct key fob and uses it to enter the car.
Which was funny. It was kind of a funny scene. He keeps unlocking it, and she's locking it, and unlocking it.
It's what's his name? That's from another movie. It's from there's another movie where he has he's outside. Is it Scream? It's Scream.
It's Scream.
Scream, where he's got the key fob on the outside and she's on the inside. It's Sydney is on the inside locking the doors, and he keeps unlocking them, and he's going around, and she doesn't know which one he's going to pop up in.
Yeah.
It's taken directly from Scream, and that's one of the homages that they do.
Yeah.
And she is inside trying to call 911.
But they're like, "Where are you located?" And she's like, "She doesn't know the address because she's there as a friend." Like,
yep, she's not
even.
This is the bitchy girl. This is the.
And this was kind of her
girl.
moment where she's like, she wants to be a hero.
Right.
You know,
she has the moment, even though her and the girl have not gotten along, and they've been at each other's odds, at odds with each other. They kind of come to a reconcile ahead of this to kind of.
And she kind of says like, "I'm all right. I'm going to take this and." Like, I'm going to be the hero. But he opens up the trunk, and then he gets in that way.
Yeah, that was like, I was like, get the fuck out. When you see the trunk pop open, don't you get the fuck out and run? He's obviously coming in the trunk.
If you remember, she started to, and then he was like,
Yeah, that was really fast. I mean, as soon as that shit started going up, I'd be like, I'm out, boop.
And he probably would have just not went in. You know, I don't know. This guy was, she was getting killed no matter what.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. I mean, the fact that Ben knows how to use a key
Fear
fob.
takes over in these situations, too, you know, in real life.
True. Ben using the key fob was pretty impressive. He I guess he learned that from doing his little...
Oh, he's a smarty pants, yeah. He's a smarty pants.
Doing his little talkie tablet.
And that was one part, which isn't in this, when he's going, they're in the pool. Lucy bad. Lucy bad.
And he's die. Yeah. And I was like, why does he even have die on his pad? Like, why is that a word that they are teaching this monkey? Who's teaching him that? Die. Why does this monkey need to tell people die? But then I thought about it.
Oh, here we go. What?
Well, the mom died.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
So they had to explain to him.
Yeah, that's
it probably got added on there. Because at first I was like, that doesn't make. Why the fuck is die on this monkey's talk board?
So funny.
Die. I was just like, what the fuck? Who put that on there?
Next to Lucy.
Right? Yeah. Lucy, die. Man, we really should have rethunk these words we were teaching them. But no, I think, yes, because the mom died, they would have to explain death to him.
Yeah.
And communicate that. So that makes sense that it was on there, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Looking deeper. So.
Yep.
All right, so now Adam arrives at the house. And this synopsis just gets right to the fight. And while, yes, there's a fight, let's talk about beforehand.
When he comes in.
and he's deaf. And he is just reading mail, looking around, walking like he's just returning from his 9-to-5 job, even though there's still no lights on in the fucking house.
It was like midnight, though. It was
I
late.
know. So I guess he's thinking they're sleeping?
Sleeping, yes. And they're in, that's exactly what I thought. And
I guess, but if you were concerned, like if you turned down a movie deal and rushed home because you were concerned,
well,
wouldn't the first place you went
I think
is your daughter's bedroom?
You're being he does the one, and the one's getting like attacked, and she's
his daughter's getting her ass kicked behind him, like
but
literally
also,
right behind him, and dragged into the room behind him while he's reading the mail.
But that didn't strike me as anything, because he was concerned enough, because I don't know, but when you go in and everything's kind of all right, they're sleeping, he just starts doing something, and then goes upstairs, and then he goes to check on them, and that's when he sees the kid in the bed.
For me, if I just walked out on a movie deal and was so concerned by her not answering, the first thing I'm doing is finding my daughter as soon as I get through the door.
I know.
I am going through every room of the house until I find my daughter.
Yeah.
Every light is getting turned on, and everything.
Well, I mean, that's me. I go into DEFCON 5 usually. But he was probably like, oh, they must have been sleeping, and I don't know. I
wonder if Johannes has kids.
It was believable enough.
It's believable enough to somebody that doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
Because if you have kids, you know. The first thing you're doing is finding your fucking kid.
Yeah, if they're not answering.
You're not doing anything else. You don't give a shit about anything else, especially not the fucking bail.
Well, the only thing I will say, just to not say that act like this movie is horrible or anything.
No,
I get it.
It's a certain. I'm gonna rant when I call out.
Well, you have to, and yes, but it wasn't. He didn't get stuck on it for so long that it was that unbelievable.
No, but it was enough that it created. I get it. They wanted to create that funny scene, and it's dark humor, and I love the scene. It was a fun scene. With her literally getting her ass kicked by the chimp. She's screaming. There's all kinds of shit going on, and he is completely oblivious to it because it's behind him as he's walking through the house checking his mail. It just... Again, while it was a fun scine, it just it rang a little untrue as a parent. The first thing I'm doing is finding my fucking kid.
Same.
There is nothing I am doing besides looking for my kid.
If you don't even answer me after like an hour, I go to, I'm going to go check on him.
So yeah, there was that. All right, so yes, Adam arrives at the house, fights off Ben with help from Lucy and Erin, stabbing Ben with a shattered wine bottle. Believing they killed Ben, the family embrace until Ben gets up and attempts one final attack towards Lucy, sending them both over the balcony. Adam saves Lucy while Ben falls and is fatally impaled by a broken chair leg,
which we saw,
so obviously foreshadowed earlier. That happened right after Ben broke her fingers.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because they're down there by the chair, and that's
they
when...
made like the scene happens, and they kind of zoom.
Oh yeah, they went out of their way to do a special close-up on the pointy, jagged piece of wood.
And we didn't know.
Stick it straight up.
We didn't know where that was going to come back, but we knew it was going to come back.
Both were there. Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That's coming in later.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to not look at movies like this and realize all the foreshadowing and pick things apart. But it's important to make.
So the family embrace until Ben gets up and attempts one fatal attack toward Lucy, sending them both over the balcony. Adam saves Lucy. Ben falls, fatally impaled. The police and doctors, having traced Hannah's call, finally arrive as the family recovers in the front yard. Erin is taken to the hospital while Adam and Lucy reassure her that she will never be alone again. Abandonment issues, trauma bonding, boo-hoo.
Yeah. Well,
Lucy is startled when an officer collecting Ben's soundboard for evidence accidentally plays the phrase, Lucy bad. I mean, did this dude hit 2 buttons? Or is Lucy bad all one phrase? How did he,
he might be able to put words together for a phrase. Like some of those talk boards, you can make it a sentence.
Yeah, I call bullshit. That was just like a last attempt to try and give us one last little bye out the door.
Yeah, it was, I thought it was fun. Yeah.
It was fun.
But like I said, not perfect as I started out.
So, overall, we had a blast in the theater. Again, we're nitpicking with a couple of these, especially I'm nitpicking with a couple of these gripes that I have, but I wanted to also discuss the part where Ben stands up on the other side of the fire and just kind of does like the slow look. It was totally Michael Myers.
Oh, yeah.
It was Michael Myers from H2O.
Okay, yeah. I didn't put that together.
Or from the one of those more recent Halloweens. It's the total like.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of homages to slashers. That's what was fun about this movie. I mean,
I thought it was fun.
I get it now, and that's what happens a lot of times with the writing. These nitpicks and stuff. Yes, they write some of this purposely so that it can be guided to manipulate you to where they want to have you for their the red herring or their final kill or whatever it is, that the payoff. They're manipulating you to get there with some of these.
Yeah. But in this
that
particular
just don't
movie,
ring true sometimes.
Yes. But it wasn't too much that it took away from it.
It does so much. There's a difference between this doing it and like another movie that we just reviewed, Silent Hill, doing it.
Yeah.
Because this movie does so much good, you can forgive one or two little things.
Yes.
When you have a movie that does so much well, it's really easy to overlook.
Yeah, agree.
When you have a movie that just does so much bad, it just one bad thing after another, it all piles up, and you're just like, I just can't forgive it. I just can't do it no more. You lose me at a certain point.
Yeah, agree.
If you pull me in and you grab me with a bunch of good stuff, I'm going to forgive a couple little things here and there.
Of course, yeah.
So, overall, this movie...
I don't think I can forgive that one line.
Oh, yeah, that one line. That line is not forgivable.
No.
They really, please do better, writers. Men writers, please. Never do anything like that again. Oh, man, cringe.
Put women in unsafe situations.
Oh, my God. And actresses, speak up if you see a line cringy like that you would never say that is problematic. Man.
So problematic.
They're so problematic. Holy shit.
Yep.
But yes, other than that, outstanding, had a blast, fun movie. What's the old saying? More fun than a barrel of monkeys.
That is the saying.
The old saying. More fun than a barrel of rabid monkeys.
That's perfect. That's perfect. I never liked that game though. Did you ever?
The monkey game? Yes, I remember the pulling, the lifting. Yeah, with the little thing.
I'd do it once, I'd be like, all right, now I'm done.
Yes. I think the saying's older than the game, though.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, probably.
You want to read us a couple of quotes?
Sure.
Future, we will have mailbag. You'll be able to write in to deadsvillehorrortalk@gmail.com. Send us a message. Tell us what you thought of the movie. You can suggest a movie we should review, or tell us why we're wrong, or agree with our takes, or tell us how pretty Steph is and how ugly I am on camera.
Oh, I like that.
Maybe I should wear a mask instead.
I'm behind that one, actually.
Behind me wearing a mask, all right.
Yeah, so, yes. So reviews, they're mixed. I mean, like we said, it was 78% and 71%. So pretty common. This one says, I got scared, but I love it. Well, that's what makes you love it. I loved every minute, and it was terrifying. Going to get my cat a rabies vaccination. This poor person, had a verbal dispute in the theater, and they couldn't enjoy the movie.
Oh, my God.
Unrelated. Boring, predictable, unoriginal. I disagree with that.
Yeah.
Wasn't exaggerating and very graphic, but overall it was awesome. Movie dragged on. The ASL component was awesome. So different.
Yeah.
Mostly people, seem to like it.
If you enjoy slashers, I think that's a big prerequisite here, because there's a lot of this stuff is kind of like built-in tropey stuff to the slasher genre.
Yeah.
So you kind of, predictable, but
that was the audience reviews.
Sometimes stuff. I mean, it's just because it's predictable, because you know what's going to happen, doesn't mean it's not a fun ride. You know? An animal gets rabies, it's going to attack people. That's predictable. That's what's going to happen. You can 100% predict that if an animal gets rabies, it will get violent and attack you. That's going to happen. So yes, the movie's predictable, but I think some of the twists and turns that it took and some of the ways that it got there weren't
It doesn't
necessarily
even matter.
as predictable, but they were, above
yeah.
all, it was a good ride. It was
Sometimes
a fun ride,
movies are fine being predictable, and you're just along for the ride.
Yep,
and
when I went into this,
happens.
I went in
we
going,
knew, we knew what was going to happen.
just give me a
much.
monkey ripping people apart, and I'm happy. And that's what it did.
So, like, here's like a top critic. A few top ones give it like 3.5 out of 5, which I think is fair. And this kind of goes with what we were saying. It doesn't fully juice its best ideas, but does deliver enough blood, craft, and energy to satisfy the genre fans. Yeah. So, Primate is satisfying creature feature that delivers the monkey business audience expect with all the lashing of blood, rabid animal aggression, and B-movie fun without ever chimping on the gore.
Yeah, that's a good one, for sure.
Yeah. Think Cujo with the monkey,
And the gore is upped in this one, too. So Cujo was scary. Cujo was high tension, and he killed a couple people, but not on the level that Ben is killing motherfuckers. Ben is ripping people apart. And it's pretty brutal, it's pretty gory, and if you enjoy practical effects with a little digital enhancement, that's what you get a lot of here.
Yeah.
So, and it works. I really enjoyed it.
Same here. So...
All right, we both recommend Primate.
Yes. If it's still in the theaters, I don't actually know if or where it is, but I definitely suggest going to see it in the theater, or if it's at home, turn up that volume.
Turn the volume up, turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Lots of tension.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I will say the one part where it got slow was in the middle when they first got in the pool. Things kind of slowed down.
But right when I started thinking that it was slow, it kind of picked back up.
Well, they spend a little time there in the pool, but once they're able to get, a couple of them are starting to get out of the pool, and we get out, and then it starts to pick up again.
Yeah. So it's worth I definitely recommend seeing it. Yeah.
All right, that's going to do it. We're going to wrap it up. Again, be sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment. And we will be back soon with more Deadsville Horror Talk. So stay spooky.
Bye, Scream Hearts.